Hey, hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. Hey, it's been a while. Read so many things, including Olympics and stuff. It's been a bit rough to get in. But anyhow, still up on my battle here. I haven't been able to quite get the Spinosaurus to work out yet, but I'm still working on that one. Uh, Trying to line up best version of the mods to do that with, but we'll get there. For now, we do have a bit of something from Jurassicraft, so we have a T-Rex. Just, not the Spino. The Spino I would like to do, but again, getting there. But for now, again, we have a nice, fine T-Rex, and we have the mutants. So it will be the Tyrannosaurus Rex from Jurassicraft versus the mutants from Mutant Beasts. So, in that case, here we go. And I know from previous experience from some recordings I had tried and wound up with technical difficulties, that the T-Rex is incredibly aggressive. And the mutants don't necessarily all have the EI to respond to it in this version. Maybe at another point they'll be the ones that have the better retributive AI, but kind of like in the old days. But whoever will work it out, because I can make it kind of work out with my fancy mob stick here. So we'll go with it that way. But as usual, I'll kind of start off small and work my way up. So we have the spider pig, and of course the T-Rex. Yeah, he'll go for it immediately. Oh, that poor spider pig. Alas, we knew it for a moment. Although it did deal a decent chunk of damage because its whole deals double damage while its enemy is webbed by it thing. So that's a... How did you not heal completely with the first smack of my mob healer stick? I am wondering, how did you not get... Oh well. Anyhow, I do know that the snow golem, on the other hand, is a mutant that knows how to range. I just kind of helped provoke it a little faster. It would have went for it anyhow, just saying. And it did about as well as Spider Pig. Okay. At least it starts out at range, so it gets into first hit a little easier, but it's hard to deal with T-Rex just charging at you. Okay, moving onward, we have the mutant skeleton. There we go. It got into melee range first. In skeleton, you do realize this is a big chomping T-Rex, right? It got a little smashed there. Well, I can't help but think that might have went the other way. Let's try that again there. Yeah, that looks like it starts up a bit better. I did heal it up first before this, right? T-Rex, do you forget how to chomp? Yeah, I think that could go both ways really fast. So I think they're about even. That said, I do have to get that one out of the way. So they're a bit more even than I first thought, because I had seen the mutant skeleton win before. Narrowly, might I add, but and that one was kind of narrow too. I think it only had like 20 points left. Like one more good chomp from the T-Rex, and they would have tied, because that last blast probably would have finished off the T-Rex, and they would have tied anyhow. So yeah, they call them about even overall. Either way, I need a new Rex. Okay, I see you're a little variable on your stats, because you're at 89, the last one was at 82. That could be a bit of a factor. That said, how would you like to engage the mutant creeper? Okay, explosive stomp. It's like it's T-Rex, why are you running? You should turn around and attack. How did it not... I set them to fight each other, and it did not... It did not, It didn't know how to... Huh. It's weird, that did not happen last time. Oh, it is charging in. Okay. These particular Rexes seem to be a little, concerned with the explosions, I guess. Okay, to be perfectly fair, that is very little HP left. I think they... One more round at that, because I'd like to see the big blast version of a tie. Hey, you. Over here. There we go. Oh, they did chomp it. It is dealing some damage back, but, okay, here we go. Giant blast. See, that's the way I wanted it to end. I wanted to see, like, the T-Rex just get cratered. So that's the way I want, because that's how it was going before. So the mutant creeper can win, barely, but it can also end up like this, as I'd seen before, where it winds up in a tie, with the Tyrannosaurus wiped out by the giant blast of the mutant creeper's enormous death throes. Because whenever it does that last shot, it's pretty much a humongous blast. So good luck surviving that. Is the Tyrannosaurus Rex can attest to. Yeah. Well, we do have a couple more mutants here as usual. So T-Rex, I'd like to introduce you to the mutant enderman. Now, to be perfectly fair, the mutant enderman likes to do all sorts of tricks, including, of course, the big clone routine. Wow, the T-Rex actually area swept that correctly. But the fact that it likes to just slap really quickly, it tends to kind of get ahead of the enemy. And you can see that it's pretty safely got a good margin of health after that. So, yeah, I'd say it wins pretty thoroughly. I mean, I could do that and send in another Rex, but do I really want to? I mean, it's gonna chomp. You can kind of see what I mean by they don't normally know how to be retributive in this version. Previous versions, anything that hit them, they would be set off. See, there's a telesmash. But mostly just slaps super fast. Oh, good, another telesmash there, and another one. It's going for the telesmash quite a bit this time. And we have clones. Send in the clones. T-Rex was defeated by a clone attack. And, okay. Mutant enderman has a bit of a less margin this time than last time, but it shows that either way, it's gonna win out, because it just is. It's just, apparently Mutant enderman is in fact stronger than T-Rex. Meanwhile, you know, this version of them, it doesn't pull you in creative whenever they do that. That's interesting to note. Okay. So that one has now gone away. Now we also, of course, have the final mutant. One who's classically considered the king of the mutants. Even though it's also the first. The mutant zombie. And T-Rex can't take them during the day, it's not going to take them during the night. Just saying. And the mutant zombie is so aggressive. Didn't even use a life. Did not even need to use a life. It's like, oh, did you say something, mutant zombie? I think that translates to Hulk smash. Uh, okay, if you want to, be that way, I've got a big honking T-Rex that would love to meet you. Again, okay, this is just evening things up just slightly. Just letting him have a few chomps in, and let's see if that would even really help. Hammer punch. Oh, the next hit after that life's revival, and he's gone. Hammer punched the corpse. Okay. That's one thing about mob aggression with this mod assisting, is they will continue attacking the leftovers, if should there be any. So, yeah, they'll do that. Not many mods have that come up, but when it does, it does. And that was just like a big, brutal finish. Like, Mutant Zombie, like, I happen to know another fighting game you should be on, actually, but, yeah, because that was totally a brutality. Anyhow, you can kind of see how the mutants won out. The two lesser mutants just couldn't do it. The mutant skeleton was kind of about even between them. The mutant creeper came out a bit more ahead overall. I was a little surprised about that because previously I had just seen it tie. But it can certainly means that a T-Rex will never fully survive a mutant creeper because that last explosion will definitely finish it off. The mutant enderman just slaps it silly, like literally. And the mutant zombie is still just one of the kings of the mutants. Like, he just, again, Hulk smashes the T-Rex. So if you want to compare the Hulk and a T-Rex, this is about as close as you're going to get for quite some time. Unless it can go back to that one mod with the Hulk. But that's another story. Although there's an idea. Can I go back that far? Maybe. You've given me something to think about, Mr. Zombie Hulk. Anyhow, that's it for this mob battle for now. Thank you very much there. I'll be logging off, so hope to hear from you all later. And bye for now, everybody. And remember, there will be more mob battles.